Before you go on a Walt Disney World vacation, there's a lot of things you need to do ahead of time to make sure that when you do get there, things go smooth and you get to do everything that you want to do and nothing falls by the wayside. So I thought we should ask an expert about when you should do things, how far ahead, and how to really plan out your vacation ahead of time. And this is my wife Donna, and she's the expert. Now, why are you an expert?
Hi, I've only been a travel agent for 37 years.
Only 37 years. And how many Disney trips have you booked for people?
I have no idea.
Countless.
Yeah, thousands.
And how many times have you been to Disney World?
We debate on that.
Yeah.
Remember, we say like this coming up is probably going to be our 21st.
And we've stayed everywhere from the Grand Floridian to All-Star Sports.
We haven't ever stayed at this one,
No.
All-Star Music.
This trip we're going to stay at All-Star Music. Our goal is to try out all the resorts. When we go, we like to stay on property for different reasons. We'll get into that in probably another video. But if you're going to stay on property, Donna, expert travel agent, what is the first thing that people should do? How far out should you do this first thing?
Actually make your reservation and book your package at least as soon as they come out for the next year. Like I would say within a year in advance if you can.
So you can do it a year ahead.
You can book all of 2018 right now, and they think starting in May you should be able to book all of 2019. And there's some exciting things coming in for Disney in 2019. Star Wars Hotel.
Big things are coming. Yeah, that's going to be
Star
huge.
Wars Land in studios. So we're going to have some people that are really Star Wars fans that want to jump in on that first thing.
A lot of people are going to be booking. So book your package. And the package would include the resort you're going to stay at and your tickets.
And your dining
And
plan.
your dining plan.
And your memory maker, which would probably could go more into that.
Okay. So you've got your package booked months ahead of time. What's the next deadline that comes up that you have to pay attention to and get things taken care of?
Start your My Disney Experience account. The minute people come into our office and they book it, even that day, as soon as we get it booked, we go ahead and help them to set up that account. It's just www.mydisneyexperience.com. You can do it on a laptop and go to the website. Sometimes it's easier to look at it that way than to look at it on your phone, but you're more than likely not going to have that laptop in the park.
No.
But you can easily pull it right up on your phone.
Yeah, and you're going to use that in the parks more than likely because on your phone, on that app, you can make dining reservations if you had to, if there were some last minute openings, and make new fast pass reservations. You can do a lot of things and check wait times, times of the parade, times of shows. You can check that, so it's really important to have that.
And we order the MagicBands that very first day. We ask them, okay, here's the different colors that Disney has, and we can go further into that. After that is the 6 months prior, which is 180 days for the dining reservations.
The dining, that's very important.
And even if you don't want to pay out the money to buy the actual dining plan and have it added onto your package, like us, we usually don't get the dining plan because we don't do a lot of sit downs. You still can make dining reservations even without the dining package.
Yeah.
As of right now.
Things always change with Disney, so you have to stay up to date on that. The dining plan reservations are important because there's a lot of special restaurants, especially with character dining, that those reservations fill up fast. And if you want to get a certain restaurant or a certain meal time.
Oh, I've gotten up at 5 a.m. to help my people to get their dining reservations because the actual online, I think it starts at 6, and I think through reservations it starts at 7 Florida time, which is 6 our time. So I've gotten up at 5 before to start making them for people that feel insecure about, you know, like a little bit scared about not knowing for sure how to navigate the website, the My Disney Experience. But it's all on your My Disney Experience account page.
So you can do it yourself if you want to. And so that's 180 days from the first day that you're going to start your vacation.
And you can book up to 10-day stays.
So you can book all 10 days at that 180 days out point.
But if you go through a travel agency like ours, that's one thing that we offer free of charge when you book their package through us.
Yeah. There's a lot of advantages to going through a travel agency. Peace of mind, and they take care of a lot of things.
60 days out is when you're allowed to make your fast passes if you're staying on property.
All right.
30 days out if you're staying like at a Holiday Inn or something.
So that's another big advantage of staying on property.
And everybody goes, oh, do I really need to make fast passes? And I'm like, well, only if you really want to make sure you get a ride Expedition Everest or Space Mountain. So it's like only certain rides are what they call top tier rides.
Yeah.
Soarin', the Frozen ride.
Pandora, the Flight of Passage, that's very hard, and it'll just get that way when Star Wars Land opens up. Those rides will be crazy to get.
And what the fast passes get you the 60 days out are 3 rides before you even go to Disney. You already have them set in stone what their times are. We really recommend that you do them in the morning because you can't make any more until those 3 are done. After those 3 are done, when you're at the park, you should pull up your My Disney Experience account on your iPhone or Android, and then you can go to your My Disney Experience and you have to make one and then do one. Make one, do one. But we tell people go to the ride times because like if there's 30-minute wait for It's a Small World, don't waste a fast pass on that. When you book a package, your final payment is going to be due 6 weeks out.
Okay.
Which is about 45 days.
Okay.
So in your head, you're going to have in your head, okay, I've got my fast passes made. In 2 weeks, I'm going to owe all my money. If you haven't went through a travel agent and made payments. That's why people love to do the year out.
So they can make payments all throughout the year, have it paid for right at the end. And will every travel agency, do you think, or do most travel agencies take payments like that?
Some don't.
Some don't, so you'd have to check.
Yeah, I would ask.
Yeah, good ones do. So, yeah.
If you're doing room only, let's say you didn't get tickets into the park because you have friends that work there, or family that work there.
That's happened to us.
Right, or say that you don't get the dining plan ahead because you don't want to use a lot of time to do the sit downs. But then if you do that, then your room, if it's booked as a room only, is not going to be due other than a deposit till the day you arrive. And then you'll want to have a credit card on file.
So after the 45 days, final payment, what do you have to look forward to then? How does it go?
All of the documents will come either to the travel agent and she'll go over and check those for you. Those will come about 3 weeks before you go. So about 21 days out. If you booked a package. If you book the room only, you'll get a confirmation and they'll mail it to you and then you just hand carry that with you. But if you booked a package, all of that stuff will come to our office 21 days prior. And your MagicBands should arrive to you no later than 21 days prior.
And ours this last time we got about a month out, so plenty of time ahead of our trip. You need a MagicBand to do almost everything at Disney. What do you use them for?
If you're staying on property, that's when you get the MagicBand. If you're staying off property, like one guy didn't understand that at our office, and he booked a Disney package, but he booked the Holiday Inn. Yeah. You will not get a MagicBand. That's another plus with staying on property.
Yeah.
Because that will unlock your door.
Right.
That will have all of your dining on it, if you have the dining package.
Your fast passes.
Yes, has all your fast passes on it. Has your memory maker on it if you purchase the memory maker.
And that's for all your pictures that the photographers at Disney take while you're there, or all the ride photos. And
you have capability of charging. Disney will ask you, but usually you have capability of charging up to $500 in the park, and it goes back to your MagicBand, which is backed up with a credit card.
Right.
And you'll have to do that 10 days out. It's actually your check-in, like you're doing your online check-in,
okay,
the 10 days out. You will also do on your My Disney Experience a cell phone number, and that's where they text you what your room number is.
Yeah.
So you never have to go to the front desk. The other thing that you should tell your travel agent or tell Disney if you didn't go through a travel agent is if you're celebrating anything. They ask us that all the time. Are you celebrating anything?
Yeah.
So if you have birthdays, wedding anniversaries, any kind of a first in your life, like graduated college, first job.
First time at the park.
Yeah, first visit. And then they have buttons that you can wear on your lapel or whatever. Like the buttons that you get for like the first visit, you get a lot of notice. They're supposed to really recognize you even by name because you're going to write your name on the button. So they'd be like, "Hi, Stan," or "Hi, Grandpa," because you can put Grandpa on it if you want, or Bappa.
That's me.
And they'd say, "Hi, Grandpa, how are you doing? How's your day going? Has it been magical?" They're like, they just want to interact with you more. At the restaurants, you're probably going to get a free dessert if you're wearing a birthday button. They usually always come out with a cupcake with a candle on it.
Yeah.
And they'll sing to you.
And it's especially cool for little kids, like if it's their birthday or first time at the park, they get lots of attention and special things, you know, and it's really cool for them.
So, this is some of the inside tips.
So it's important to pay attention to those deadlines. That way you'll have a much better in-the-park experience once you're there. You won't miss out on the rides or the dining experiences that you really want to get in during your trip.
If you have any questions to this Disney expert or this Disney expert for going all the time, comment down below what your question is, and we'd be happy to answer that question. And if I don't know the answer, I'll get a hold of Disney. I have a special number and I can get the answer for you.
Disney hotline.
So thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and give us a thumbs up.
Yeah, we like thumbs up. And thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.